The fallen leaves tell a story.
Salutations, my good people. Please, confiscate a seat if you will, and witness as I play games to the poorest of my capabilities. In this video, we are delving into Eldenring. So, run to the nearest nursing home, pick up the freshest nonagenarian you can find, feed them a calzone, and observe as this prepossessing journey unwraps right before your photoreceptors.
Lands between.
Onion Ring came out in 1882. Probably. The game is about a drug syndicate operated by a group of specialized geriatrics, and it's our due diligence as the player to terminate it. We play as a dead guy who eats shit.
What?
We then get resurrected by a moaning guy, who I presume is a cock ring king. Nevertheless, our objective is to go around slaying old people, drink their blood, become stronger, and by the end of it, overthrow, thus behooving us the new monarch of the drug pensioners. So, let us initiate this, shall we?
Companion. A loathsome dung eater. And Sir Gideon Ofnir. The all-knowing.
Now, for my character, I require someone Herculean, someone unapologetic, a tyrant with an insurmountable dominance, who is deemed worthy of the title, the strongest creature alive, the sole embodiment of strength. I made Yujiro Hanma. And thus the journey inaugurates. One small heroin needle for man, one insurmountable accumulation of dead geriatrics for mankind. Our first encounter is with this guy, who provides a plethora of necessary insults.
You are maidenless.
He calls me maidenless, I take his life, and continue from now on.
Who do you think you are?
After being pronounced maidenless, I decided to fight this horse guy. Turns out, this unfortunate soul is being perpetually brutalized by his luck. So I figured, being the absolute embodiment of peak perfection, I decided to let him defeat me. 3 times.
You're a fucking disappointment.
I then marched forward in the pursuit of a grandiose provocation. I soon get lost and decide to almost garner defeat against these foes. Following this event, I carry on with my search for my biggest dubski yet. Codename Margit, Your Ass Is Mine, has officially commenced.
Foul tarnished.
After traversing through the lands for a while, it appears that time exclaims for a boss fight. Alright, boss fight concluded. Now before moving on to the preceding battles, I wish to declare some positive affirmation directed towards the game. Let us pause momentarily, take peace, and participate in repose. For gaze upon this game, beauty in all its standing. Never to falter, I dare shudder at this truly illustrious sight, earning its respect and appraisal, deemed worthy of its prestige. Now, what I'm trying to express is, this game looks pretty good. After sword swallowing the game's meat, I determined that it is time for some additional struggles.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
When we meet someone vastly prominent, he presents to us an alternative route that will help us succeed in the storming of the castle walls. Now observe and assimilate the feeble attempts at survival. Cue the montage.
Yes, that's the spirit.
I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Now, we are introduced to this absolute piece of shit. See, I acknowledge that From Software had some technical issues when it came to difficulty scaling. But come on, what the fuck is this? The continuous beating that this soul enemy delivered made me question my existential solitude. Okay, maybe just a skill issue on my department. Now, this particular segment serves as no vital importance. I just wanted you to bear witness to this, indeed, goofy ass soldier. I then meet up with my boy Roger.
Roger is the name.
Who tries to offer me his homemade methamphetamine, but I politely decline, for I do not possess the sufficient funds to purchase it. As I continue to traverse this land at a quick pace, like urine through the urethra, I fall victim to being a fucking idiot. Stupid birds. I have finally made it. To be the end of the grafted. 'Tis but mere steps intrude the path between me and prominent success, concluding only when one of us falls and conjoins with death once more. But first, I gotta grind these cauldron thingies.
Play Minecraft to cook some raw fish because they smell really nasty. Kill some more before you get on their plates so you don't get to feel the pain. And then you craft.
Mighty dragon, thou the true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Lowly tarnished. Plain as a lord. I command thee now. I am the lord of all that is golden.
Thus, the initial encounter takes foreground, for a strenuous and uninterrupted endeavor is about to ensue. Time eludes us, the battle in front acting as the only significant importance. Nothing will prevail, nothing to be halted. Death teetering to either opposition, but neither fearing mortality. And I'm dead.
Tarnished, not unfit even to graft.
Spider. Never eat the rotten flesh. It makes you starve in the night. Tame a wolf and train it to play fetch. They don't hit if you want to survive. It's the eye of the spider. It's poison in one bite. Oh, look out, I'm an ex.
After dying an adequately redundant quantity of times, I knew I was nearing progress. I could have felt it in my larynx, practically swallowing success.
The eye of the spider.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Ah, yes indeed. My true prowess is finally protruding. Achieving the halfway mark is truly admirable and worthy of praise, wouldn't you say? No? Well, alright then. Observe this absolute despair, this depravity that has forthcome. Madness has stricken down yet again. Death gripping at his ankle. One last whimper to be let out. But it appeared that it gravitated towards me, finding my soul the most appetizing. It's complete watery horseshit is what I'm trying to insinuate.
His name is His name is
'Tis the final frontier, to be the last battle, the indefinite result of perseverance, the conflicting conclusion, the impactful closure to a continuous struggle. Holy fucking shit, I did it. Fuck you, Roderick. I never liked you in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Always messing with my boy Greg Heffley. Fuck you and your shitty band-loaded diapers. I win. I rule. I'm the goddamn greatest. Look, I presume that I've proven adequately enough that I am one of the best gamers in this corporeal existence, probably even transcending that. But the amount of tears that I would have ejaculated out of my eye sockets if I weren't a lobotomized cognition could have seasoned a family's shepherd pie and drowned said family. Thoroughly comprehend that this game took my insecurities and my human capabilities and perpetually belittled them. It treated me like an incel's waifu fleshlight. This game made me fear and tremble before my own mortality. Like it wasn't even me who ended the lives of these formidable foes, it was my younger brother. But nevertheless, I am a gamer with skills equivalent to that of a god, proving myself one death at a time. While playing this game, I had several epiphanies. One is that I loathe fossilized drug lords. that senior citizen's strength is not something to be insolent towards. And 2, Elden Ring is a pretty good game.
Nice.
I give it 13 calzones out of 10 opioid-addicted geriatrics. But fret not, for this treacherous journey does not conclude here. The eminent Tarnished One shall return and bestow his pure, unadulterated wrath yet again.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Oh, and subscribe if you will.